When you playing, it's easier to kind of talk to those dudes. Or maybe if you're not playing anymore and you just retired and just doing a regular job, you can still kind of talk to those dudes and they're not looking at you as an outsider or as the enemy. Mm-hmm. How hard are those conversations now when you...
Not hard. I don't really talk to people who don't want to talk to me. Like the people I talk to normally either seek me out or we find each other organically. And so those conversations happen in a way where I'm not talking at people because I don't believe in that. I'm also very aware of who I was as a player. Like you'll never hear me be like, oh, yeah, I was better than Ed Reed. I don't know that. I don't do that. I know that I had to work for everything that I got. I know that I was a piece or a part of a really good defense. I know that I was able to get every single ounce out of my God-given ability, but I know who I wasn't. And I don't pretend to behave in that way. If I'm talking about something that happens on the field, I can show you exactly where it happened on film, right? I don't speak to the character of a player, the intent of a player. I never say he's scared, right? Because you missed a tackle, that don't mean you're scared. You might have took the wrong angle. You know what I'm saying? Or he might have, your leverage might have been a certain leverage and you got pursuit from the inside. So you shot the outside leg and he was able to dip you, right? Or I know you're in the open field and you got to break down because he got a two-way go and he was able to run you over. That don't mean you're scared. That's ball, And so if you're inaccurate as a quarterback, I don't say you're scared. I say, man, it was pressure. Or right now you're squeezing the ball a little bit, trying to be perfect. But I don't ever. And so I think that's what people respect about me. I think the other piece of it is, too, the things that I was in ball were such intangible things that are respected about football players that people get it, right? Like, everybody knows I was tough or physical. Like, everybody knows I worked hard. Those are things that, like, are respected because they don't have anything to do with talent.
Right.
And so a lot of the conversations I have, people respect me because of that. And I think the other piece of it is, too, man, it's like I don't have no hate. Like, I'm happy all these cats make more money than me. I'm happy to have more opportunities away from the field. I'm happy that they've been able to grow this game to the point that they can take care of generations upon generations of their families, right? That's why I was on the executive board of the NFLPA. And so I think anybody who I train or anybody who I have a conversation with understands that I just want everybody to eat. Like, I'm not a crab in a barrel. Like, I don't want to pull you down, right? What I want us to learn is that if I help you, right, instead of being a crab in a barrel pulling somebody down, if I prop you up on my shoulder, or if I push you up and put you to the top of the bucket, what's to keep you from reaching down and pulling somebody else up or pulling me up? But we always think it can only be one, just historically. It doesn't have to be that. And so that's what I try to do